Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds him on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, take 26!
On 3rd down, Walker. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain. And 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing 4th down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
18!
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. He rolls to his right. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Walker on 1st down. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
You know, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Why, Tony? Here we go. 18. That's it. 11. Hey, south.
They go play action with Stroud. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
All right. Nike Texas.
Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. Completed over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. 9 Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Stroud now, 3rd and 1. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Oh, hey.
Tight end going in motion here. Opening carry for Devon Achane. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle is made by the rookie out of Notre Dame, Benjamin Morrison.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Man in motion here.
Hey, T. That's right. Level. Hey, Uno Mars. Why, Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Browns will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Intercepted. The Browns take over.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start the drive with Achane. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. To throw, Rodgers. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. 4th pickup to their own 31. And with Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 3rd and 7.
Zoom. 26.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Tony. Good.
One of the tight ends motions right. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. That's caught. Devon Achane. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. To the air, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. A gain of 14.
Here's Achane up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mountains are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
2nd down carry for Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
18. Hey! 19 seconds. Hey, foul.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Intercepted in the end zone. Nick Cross has it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang.
And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety.
Kid, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
And he finally goes out all the way down near the 30.
You know, Kate, sometimes I think we tire around draft time of hearing all the traits, short area quickness, agility, explosiveness. But then when you see it come to life in the regular season, and that skill set that this returner has, he checks every box, and it's why he's been so darn productive.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Achane again. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Look the hot, look the hot. Rock. Hey, uno more. Hey.
And stick with Achane. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
On the quick, right? Hey, south. Nike Texas. Robin.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Down here, need 8 on the play.
11. Oh, right. Hey, south.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from your passing game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Rodgers will look to throw. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 2nd
and manageable. He's throwing. Pass complete to Walker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
What's up? 18. What's up? Hey, south. Good.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jack Sawyer, heart and soul of national champions at Ohio State last year, there for the stop. Stroud off of play action. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Right protection. Wide Tony.
Stroud now on third. Sends this to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push the lead to 2 scores now. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
158.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Screen 18.
To throw is Rodgers. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Walker now from the gun. And this is going to be shy at first, but not by much. It's 4th and short. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Shorty got that body, no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right.
Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. Still has some space inside the 35. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set now, 1st and 10.
All right.
Game on the ground here with A-Chan. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Henry Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
This time it's a passing play. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
All right. 11.
Herbert. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Browns pick it up. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. Trying the comeback route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going again here, it's Rodgers. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, Kate, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talk about. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. It's Achane, the inside give. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Why Tony?
They'll send their tight end right. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Walk to the right. Walk to the right.
The Dolphins 1st down.
Putting a receiver in motion. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go, go. What's that? Hey, uno. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. What? 118. What's that? Under. Buggy. Hey, south.
Throw here, 3rd down. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So on 4th down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Now he starts from the 6. That return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Pushing it up past the 30. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10.
To throw, Rodgers. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They give up the gut to Walker. He only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up third and 4.
Now here's Rodgers. He finds Worthy, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Rodgers will look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now an inside give to Lockett. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Browns.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
All right. I don't know more. 18.
From the gun, Stroud finds his back. Achane able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
South.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Dolphins lead by only 2. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Motion the tight end over.
Under. Under.
Bring the tight end left. Now with the play clock running down, Mike McDaniel signals for a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense still line. This is second and 4.
Uno.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Browns have some new life in the fourth!
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
258!
And up to Walker from the gun. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Right side, this is Ibuka. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here he is to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Now Walker. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Get 300! Get 300!
Now to throw. Finds a man, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here
he is to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Tight end in motion left. Setting up to pass. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins. First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get that.
Zombie Nation.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a little fun on my parents' couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty night. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind.